Yo, my bad. Welcome. Secure the bag, week 18. We lagging a little bit over here. It's your boy A-Dub.
Hey, your boy Strizzy back in the building. What's good, Slife, man?
And your boy Super Producer, we in here, man.
What up, dog?
All
Missed
right,
you
let's
last
see.
week, man. Glad to have you back.
Last 2 weeks, man. It's been going, man. I'm
right.
here, though.
Hey, we see you working, though, on the sidelines at the game. That was legit.
That's not a story. I gotta tell you about that stuff, man. So
I want to hear more about that for sure when we get a chance. But let's go ahead and try to knock out these picks. Last week we didn't have Maarcus with us. I went 12-3 last week. So I'm gonna take this win when I can get it. I'm gonna go first and see if we can get this thing popping. Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right. So starting off with Saturday games, we got the Chiefs at the Raiders. I'm going with the Chiefs, even though they don't have much to play for. I think they'll still take this one.
Yeah, Chiefs as well. We'll talk about some other stuff later, but I think they kind of do have a little to play for, right? They can still get the. Can they still lock up number one, or is Bills already lock it up?
No, Chiefs can still.
Yeah, so a little to play for.
Yeah, Chiefs.
All right. Titans, Jags. I got the Jaguars in a surprise in them making it in the playoffs.
Me too. Jags have a lot to play for in this game. I'm taking the Jags. They got to win this one.
I'm going Tennessee, man. Let's go, Dodd. Make it happen, baby.
That would be a great story for sure, though, if he did come in and make that happen. After just
King Henry too, there, man. It's King Henry there too, so you can't count him out.
True, and he's rested, so it's gonna be a good game on Saturday night. Next up, we have the Bengals hosting the Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
Same. Bengals are gonna smack the Ravens. They have no offense right now at all.
Yeah, so Bengals.
All right, next up we have the Browns at the Steelers. I'm going with the Steelers. I feel like they might sneak into the playoffs and they'll stay over 500 for Tomlin.
Agreed. I feel like the Steelers are going to win this game too. I feel like they're playing more for Tomlin than they are for the playoffs right now. I don't know why. They're playing for their guy.
Divisional game, man. Steelers going to get it, but I hope Browns do.
Yeah.
Hate the Steelers.
Agreed.
Next up, we got the Vikings at the Bears. I think the Vikings got to bounce back and win this game.
Agreed. They got to bounce back. They lost last week, and the week before that was ugly too.
Yeah, they definitely win this game. Vikings.
Clean sweep there. Next up, Patriots at Bills. The Patriots need to win this to get into the playoffs, but I think that the Bills will take this one.
Agreed. I think the Bills are going to have a lot to play for. Number one seed, their guy as well. Saying prayers up to him and his family, but I think Bills got this.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be Bills.
All right. Next up, Jets at Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Dolphins in this one. They need to win to keep their hopes alive. I think they'll win.
I agree. Dolphins too. Both of these teams struggling right now, but I'm going Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm going Dolphins too. Jets messed up and put my boy on the bench, man, so I never recovered from that.
Never. All right, next up, we got the Bucks at the Falcons. I'm going to go with the Falcons and Desmond Ridder getting his first win. The Bucks will be resting their guys.
Agreed. I feel like they're going to be resting the guys too. So I'm saying Ridder to get his first win as a pro.
I still think Bucks will win the way it goes. I'm going
I can
Bucks.
see that too.
Yeah.
I can see that too for sure. All right, next up, the Panthers at the Saints. I'm going to go with the Panthers only because I feel like they're going to want to win one for their guy and go out on a good note.
I agree. I think Panthers will win this game too. They'll end up beating the Saints. They'll get one last dub for Wiltsey. I don't know if he's coming back next year.
I don't know, man. I'm going Saints, man. I'm going Saints.
All right. Next up, we got the Texans at the Colts. I think the Colts, just because the Texans are bad and they want that number one pick.
That's true. I was going to pick the Texans, but you got me there. They want that number one pick. I'm going Colts as well.
They not this number one pick. Just say who they want. We know who they want. They gonna get them too. So
yeah.
They want the guy from Alabama.
You know
it. Bryce Young sweepstakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He probably already signed, so we'll see.
For real.
Right. Next up, we got the Cardinals at the 49ers. I think the 49ers will win this and potentially get the number one seed in the NFC.
I think 49ers are going to roll. They could rest some people and still beat this game. And still beat the Cardinals.
You should they get number 1 seed? They win?
No, they'd have a chance at it. If the Eagles lose and they win, then they'll get the number 1 seed.
I thought if we win and lose, we get the number 1 seed.
Oh, I don't know because I think we'd be tied with them. I don't know. We'll have to check and see how the tiebreakers work.
Well, yeah, the 49ers in the way, so easy.
Gotcha.
Either way.
Either way. Next up, we got the Cowboys at the Commanders. I think the Cowboys win and hopefully, sneak in the NFC East.
Yeah, Cowboys all day in this one. Honestly, especially if they're playing Carson Wentz, the dude is so awful. I have no idea what Ron was thinking that was going to give a spark to this offense. Trash.
Yeah, I think we're gonna risk our guys though, because we're already in there, and I don't think nothing changes. But I don't know. We'll see.
Got you. Next up, we got the Rams at the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks win this easily.
Same. I think Seahawks get this dub as well.
Yeah, me too. They need this win to go to the playoffs too, right?
Yeah, they need this to keep their playoff hopes alive. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so they got that.
Crazy. Seahawks going to the playoffs without Russell.
I know.
While Russ is sitting at the crib.
Right, he's already booked his vacation plans.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
Crazy. All right, next up we got the Giants at the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to go ahead and win this to try to lock up that number 1 spot, but also because the Giants don't have anything to play for anymore. But I wish it would go the other way, though.
Yeah, I feel you. This line opened up at -14, so I'm guessing Jalen Hurts is back. So I'm going to do this.
Yeah, but if Hurts is back, definitely going to win. If he's not, then I'm going Giants. But I think the Eagles win this one. They need to on one spot. They're going to keep it going.
Yeah, they want that bye week. They want that bye week.
Yeah, they're going to probably need it too. So
they need it. Exactly. Yeah. All right, next up we got the Chargers at the Broncos. I'm going with the Chargers in this one.
I'm going Chargers too, just based on a much better team. But I feel like Broncos trying to get a sneaky win before they call it a season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm going Chargers.
Yeah. All right, and the last game of the year, we got Sunday Night Football, the Lions at the Packers. And I'm going to go with the Packers. After all said and done, these MFers are going to be right back in the playoffs with Aaron Rodgers.
Crazy, man. Crazy, man.
That's crazy. I'm going Detroit, man. I like the way they look. They look really good. It'll be a tough one, though, in Lambeau.
Aaron Rodgers not losing this game, man. Going with them. If we would have beat them, one game could have put them out. But, we gave them a gift, so we'll see.
All right. So that was our Moneyline picks. We're going to go ahead and breeze through real quick. The Moneyline picks, just picking who's going to win the game. The spread is picking who's going to win with the adjusted score. So in this scenario, if the spread is -2.5, then that favorited team has to win by 3 in order for you to cash. So we're going to go ahead and make our picks, our locks against the spread right now. Strizzy up first, and let me launch up the first one for you there.
Yeah, I think Cowboys get this dub pretty easily. Like Maarcus said, I'm not sure if they're resting anybody, but if they're not, they should get this dub, especially if Carson Wentz is starting. Same thing. I think this will be a good game, and even if the Detroit Lions don't win, I think they'll keep it competitive and win or lose by at least a field goal. But I like that extra point and a half. And then my boys, man, I haven't picked them too often this year, but I feel like they got to get this last dub just to end it right. Like I said, I don't think Wilkes coming back next year. We're already talking with Jim Harbaugh of the Michigan team, so and I guess he has a real interest in coming to Carolina. So take my boys.
Crazy. All right, Maarcus, for your locks of the week.
Kansas City, I got them winning by more than a touchdown, so they win by at least by 10 because it's gonna be competitive. The last game of the season, they're gonna try to do something to make it score, but I think they got too much for them. So yeah. And then the Vikings, that's gonna be a tough game, a divisional game too, last game, but they gotta prove something. So I definitely think they'll get this one too. And then the Seahawks, Rams. Seahawks need to go to playoffs. They need to win, so I think they're gonna play hard, but it won't be by much though. So
gotcha. All right, and then I'm going to round us off real quick. I really like that Seahawks pick. Maarcus, I'm going to ride with you on that one. I think that they should be able to handle business against the Rams, and they need that victory to keep their playoff hopes alive. The Falcons, I don't know what it is, but I think that their rookies are really going to be trying to do something. Drake London, Desmond Ridder and their rookie running back too. So I think they're going to want to prove something. I think the Bucs are going to rest everybody. And then last, I have the Steelers covering against the Browns. I just think that they're going to be playing for Tomlin and keep that 500 streak alive. And who knows, they might even sneak into the playoffs after kind of being left for dead. So even though I know we don't like the Steelers, I do think that they're going to come through on that one.
So even if they do win the game, people got to lose too, though, for them to get in, though, right? They can't just win the game to get in.
I think that they have to they win that game. I think the Patriots have to lose, and then one other team has to lose too.
Okay.
So.
Is it the Dolphins? I feel like the Dolphins and Patriots have the same record or something like that,
I think that's what it is. Yep, Dolphins too.
Yeah,
so,
they need a little help.
Lots of playoff scenarios, and the NFL did kind of line everything up to where most of them are playing at the same time. So it should be an exciting weekend of football. We'll see how we do. Also, Super Bowl squares are available. Hit us up if you want to get in the Super Bowl competition. Everybody that's won each week gets a Super Bowl square. We got a shout out to Anthony Walls this week. Mr. Let Me Get To, my bro, he won this week. So congratulations to him. And then it's not too late to compete for the last week. Just join the Yahoo on the link in the bio. And that's that. I think we're going to go ahead and shut this thing down. Strizzy, you want to say anything before we part off?
No, man, I got nothing. So just make sure you tune into the Tuesday show. Tune in with us next week after we'll have basically the full lineup for playoffs. So regular season's ending, but a lot of football to play.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. And we'll keep the show going through the playoffs, and hopefully I'll be in full motion by then. We'll see. But until next time, it's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Striz.
Your boy, I'm Super Producer. Peace out, baby.